And today is the day we become men and talk about Transformers. Not exactly the manliest thing a guy can say, but yeah, it is what it is. Who gives a damn? It is what it is. T-shirts coming soon. Because apparently I say that all the time. Not really. I don't have any merch. Today we're talking about Transformers. You know, Bayverse Transformers, and yeah, I wanted to do. That's annoying. We'll talk about that when eventually we talk about this guy, but. Yeah, I hate this guy. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this very plain box. Reason you can't see the other side is because the other side is literally just a blank brown thing. It's not very fun at all, so let's go ahead and open this box right here. Do it on camera. And you'll notice I have it in wide angle mode, so you guys can actually see the box when I pull it out. Ugh. But I finally got that flap open. Oh, I see a Chromia peeking through at me. Alright. Give me my toys. Give me my toys. Give me my toys. Yeah, it doesn't want to come out. Maybe I should do that first. Yeah, give me my toys. Oh, toys. Here we have the box. The biggest box. That's all the way back. Not quite all the way back, but almost all the way back. Yeah, today we're talking about the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen 15th anniversary box set. And yeah, I'm really excited to talk about this thing. Not only because do I love Revenge of the Fallen, I love Revenge of the Fallen a whole heckin' lot. It's one of my favorite movies. But I also love the Bayverse, and like I said, and I want more Transformers figures, and I don't have an Optimus, I don't have a Jetfire, and I don't have the RC twins. So, this is a perfect box. For me. Yeah, let's just go ahead and talk about this box. So, we see some very gorgeous key art here of Optimus, Jetfire, and the RC twins, though I don't know if this is like artwork from some different thing that they did, like from their individual boxes, so it might be, who knows. Let's take a look at the top of the box. In big ol' letters we see Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. On the side here we got Chromia, Elita 1, and RC. Yeah. And then on the back we see the robot forms and their alt modes, 2009 to 2004. Very cool. You can see it's got a reversible backdrop with a pedestal that actually extends out. So that's pretty neat, And for some reason, there's a sticker over the Lockheed Martin logo. We'll have to investigate that later. Up here it says Race to Protect Earth up here. And then, up here, the Autobots fight to protect Earth from the Decepticons and their master, the Fallen. Ooh, spooky. And then on the side here, we got Optimus. There we go. His eyes are unlit for some reason. And Jetfire. Why are Optimus's eyes unlit? That's kind of creepy. Oh, the camera don't even want to focus on it. That's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. They were lit on the front, yeah. So, what's the dealio, Grandpappy? And then let's take a look at the bottom, and it's nothing but legal mumbo jumbo. Oh man, my box dented. It sure is. Did I do that? I might have done that. Damn, dude. Alright, is the box at least sealed? Yes, so this is actually an Amazon exclusive, and on the website there were reports of people getting theirs and it being a return product. So like there were Transformers missing out of it. So luckily it looks like this one is actually, I don't even think I need my ruler, nah. Luckily it looks like this one is actually brand new, aside from a tiny bit of box damage, which might have just been me not being careful. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this out. And reveal the innards. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Such a big freaking box. Yikes. Yeah. Ah. There we go. We got our Transformers. Oh, dude, I am so stoked about this. Here's the instruction manual. And then the copyright paper fell back behind there, but who gives a damn about that? Am I right? Or am I right? Let me go get the snip snips. I'll be right back. So here are my snippers that I use on everything. Let's go ahead and start with Jetfire here. I think that's all the snip points. No, I somehow missed some. Son of... I'm beginning to realize that this probably would have been easier with a pair of scissors. Anyway, here's Jetfire. Looking sick as hell. Go ahead and take this little plastic thing off. Oh, there, you missed absolutely nothing. Here's the bottom. Yeah. Looks pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Alright, let's untabulate his cane here. And his axe. Which, I'll be honest, I don't remember seeing in the movie. But, to be fair, most of the interactions I remember are the important ones. I mean, I do remember him coming in and kicking Mixmaster's ass. But, yeah, I don't remember seeing this at any point, so I'll have to rewatch that. Here's a good question. A real question. Why are they called the RC twins when there's 3 of them? Shouldn't it be the RC triplets? I don't know. Methinks somebody didn't think that bit of dialogue through. And as a kid, only being exposed to the Bayverse, whenever they said the RC twins, I thought they were talking about Skids and Mudflap because they were actual twins, and they referred to themselves as twins. I didn't know who the hell RC Elita 1 and Chromia were back then. Give me an L if you want to. I honestly don't give a damn. Anyway, here they are. Yeah, all wrapped up in shit. So, yeah, they should have been called the RC triplets. And I honestly, I was, what, 11 when this movie came out? Thinking critically wasn't exactly my strong suit. I just knew robots on screen that looked cool. So, hey, I mean, I love this movie to death. I remember seeing it when it came out and thinking, this movie is freaking awesome, and really enjoying the hell out of that forest fight. So, honestly, this movie lives on with a lot of love in my brain. I didn't realize you guys had missed so much. I'm gonna keep that dialogue in, that little, just me talking. I'll probably overlay it with something, I don't know. I'll keep it in, cause, yeah, that's just me talking, me being one of the guys, you know? This is the problem with using model snippers that are pretty dang old. Okay, finally got Optimus free, and then these are just the twins' guns and shit. I don't care about preserving this thing. Yay, we got tissue paper to tear up. As well as a unholy mess. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's not as bad because I cleaned up most of it, but like, golly, man, I hate these things so much. I'm glad they're transitioning to or that they transitioned for the most part to plasticless packaging. I mean, most of them still have these things in them, which is a pain in the ass to deal with, but first world problems, you know. So let's go ahead and tear into this, because I know it has its only stuff for the RC sisters. So yeah, don't even know if they're sisters. Just assuming. that. There's no way to preserve this. Just rip into it, man. Who cares? Oop. And that's it. What do we get? We get, looks like a gun piece? Maybe? Alright. We also get stands for all three. Hell yeah. And then extra bits for Chromia. So, hey, let's go ahead and talk about the Transformer you're all here to see. Alright, now that we've unboxed the thing itself and showed them all off, we're going to be talking about Optimus first. And I'm only going to do like Optimus in today's video, and then later I'll do Jetfire, and then after that the RC triplets, just to make it easier for myself, because yeah, there's a lot here to talk about. So rather than give y'all one enormous video, I figure just talk about them individually, except for the RC triplets, which will be their own video. All three of them will be in a video. Anyway, looking at Optimus, let's start with paint. Now we can see some nicely done chrome paint here and on these roof lights, and a little bit on the on this smokestack here, and the grill, as well as the rims. Now you would think that the duller gray here would bug me as much, but honestly, no. It actually kind of looks nice. I actually really like the way the duller grays look. Kind of meshes perfectly with the rest of the thing, so honestly, I don't mind it. The flames here look, frankly, pretty good. And yeah, just all around the paint looks amazing. Let's go ahead and take a look at his face, because I know that's something we like. Let's see if I can get the flash on my camera to... Yeah, there we go. So you can actually see the face paint is actually done up pretty nicely. And then the eyes, they actually look pretty good, actually. How many times can I say actually in one sentence? But yeah, I mean, the head is mostly this blue molded plastic piece, which honestly doesn't bother me too awful much. The biggest thing I will say about the paint is it's pretty durable. And if I had to change one thing about it, it'd be I wish this chest piece here, this faux chest piece, actually had the flames from the front of the truck. And let me show you what I mean. This chest piece here, right here, is supposed to be the front of the truck, like right here. So I believe in the movies there's these flames, these exact same flames are visible here. So I wish that was there, but you know, honestly, it doesn't bother me too terribly much. And realistically, it's just nitpicking, so I can't complain too awful much. So yeah, paint for Optimus Prime 2007 is getting a gold star. By the way, this specific mold is the Studio Series 32. And yeah, apparently this specific mold was made for the 2007 movie, for the 2007 Studio Series release of Optimus Prime. So hey, look, I got exactly what I wanted. Now that turns out it's 2 Optimus Prime figures that I have. So, that makes it 2 2007 figures I have, the second one being Bumblebee, which honestly, I hate transforming that thing. The figure itself is fine, and I think that Bumblebee actually scales pretty well with this. Hold on. Alright, here's B, and yeah, it looks like he scales pretty well. And then here's Megatron, who is just absolutely tall. Way too tall. But yeah, both of these scale really well. Megatron is factually taller than Optimus, so hey, this actually works out. I think they preemptively did all their scaling. Like, got it all figured out. So hey, there we go. Sorry for bumping the camera, I'm trying to get comfortable. So let's go ahead and move these guys back out of the way. They can chill back there. The heels on my Megatron stopped supporting super well. So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, yeah, on to detail. Now, detail on this guy, he is mostly movie accurate. I say mostly because he's not 100%. Obviously, this backpack, you could stick your finger straight through there, or if you wanted to, you could stick an Optimus Prime sword straight through there. And yeah. So yeah, this backpack gap leaves a lot to be desired. But aside from that, I can ignore all the I can ignore most of it, like most of the inaccuracies, like this bit right here. I think there's another mold of this that actually has this fold down and wrap around this to look a little more accurate to the movies. I'm not 100% certain though, but I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I think that's the premium finish. I honestly don't know. Something I do see people complaining a lot about this figure, and it's far from the worst thing on this guy, actually, and we'll talk about that with the transformation segment. It's the reason I have two of these. These are faux windows, and that's something I see people complaining about quite a bit. Personally, it doesn't bother me. What does bother me is I wish the real windows were lined with the same colored paint, or molded plastic, or whatever. I wish these were wrapped in red as well, just to match the windows, because there's a lot of blue going toward the top of the body. And the blue doesn't bother me, but the mismatching, like, oh, these faux windows are outlined in red, but whenever you get to the actual truck mode, they're blue. So, yeah, that's a pain. Anyway, moving on, we can see Optimus even has his Optimus feet. They look amazing. And I like the fact that these two wheels are here. It was one of my favorite details in the Bayverse movies, just hearing these tires rub against each other. Oh, that was always a super satisfying sound. I don't know why. But yeah, detail also includes accessories, so let's talk about them. With Optimus, you'll get two swords. Apparently in the original Studio Series release, he came with guns. If anybody has access to those guns, they'd be willing to let me borrow or even let me buy them off you, let me know. Email me. My email's in the channel info. Also, if anybody has a blackout they'd like to sell me, a Studio Series Leader Class blackout, or even if you'd be willing to just let me review it and then I'll send it back, holler at me. Anyway, yes, so his guns tab into his hands like that. He grips them, and frankly, they look awesome. Not his guns, his swords. Anyway, yeah, the swords look freaking awesome, frankly. I love that they're clear plastic. I have seen a couple people say they wish they were silver all the way through, with the edge just being orange to replicate the Revenge of the Fallen look that, honestly, this Optimus Prime is based on. But I don't know, I kind of like this better. I mean, yeah, that would have looked sick, and this plastic's probably gonna shatter and break, but honestly, it doesn't bother me too terribly much. I really love the way they look. And you can store these things in quite a few places, because they have these little tabs here, so you can put them here if you wanted. And honestly, that kind of looks that kind of looks cool. Oh, And yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and rate Detail. Detail's getting a gold star. This is fantastic. It's really good. It's close enough to the source material that you'll be able to look at it and say, hey, that's Optimus Prime. Just like how you can look at this and say, hey, that's Optimus Prime. Yeah, that's why detail on this guy is a gold star, because it's just so freaking good. It's easily one of the more recognizable Optimus Prime designs out there, especially when you compare it to a old Whataburger face from, what was it, Armada? Anyway, yeah, detail is a gold star. Let's talk about articulation. So you got a back of the head ball joint here, which means you can get a pretty decent look up, as well as a kind of good look down. There's not a whole lot holding the articulation back on this one, except for where the ball joint is. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then obviously you can look in a full 360. Moving on to the arms, rotation. You can move this arm pad up and get a full lift up. You got a bicep swivel, bend at the knee, and then a wrist swivel. And that's pretty much it for the upper body. Alright, let's go ahead and do the waist swivel. You got a waist swivel. You can do a slight back arch, but no crunch. Alright, let's talk about these legs here. Move his arm out of the way. You can kick pretty damn good. Almost as good as the Rise of the Beast Optimus. And then not very far at all, unless you untransform some of this, and then yeah, that's about as far back as he can kick. Put that back, and then his knee pad can move, because in the movies his knee pad actually follows his leg bend, and his leg can bend quite a bit. And yeah, there you go. Pretty good posability on this thing. And then I actually really like the ankles on this thing. There is no ankle swivel, which is fine. There's also a lack of a ball joint in here. So yeah, that's why you get no swivel. Anyway, it can bend up like that, bend back like that, an impressive amount, and then side to side. And it looks pretty amazing. Articulation is a gold star. Now let's go ahead and do this here transformation, which I'm excited to get into. So let's do that. And there we have the excellent truck mode. I adore the Peterbilt look. I think this truck mode is... this is easily my favorite Optimus truck mode ever. And yeah, this guy definitely surpasses my previous favorite, which was the Rise of the Beast Voyager class Optimus. But dude, I love the way it looks. The truck bed, even though you can tell these are Optimus's feet, it's so much cleaner than what was going on with this one, because he didn't have these awkward calf panels just stabbing through the back of the truck. So yeah, this one easily wins. That transformation, an easy gold star. Also, before I forget, this grill right here, like I said, there's a reason I have 2 of these. It's because that grill panel right there can snap off, because there's a ton of pressure going into this this assembly right here. So the thing that's mostly holding it all in place, making it all come together and look neat, is this grill, because these are just constant, like these somewhere here is just constantly pulling it apart, which is no good. So yeah, my first transformation with this guy, I snapped that grill tab clean off, and yeah, it was very heartbreaking. I still absolutely love this figure though. Let me show you how to actually safely undo your truck tab. Now, first things first, before we do anything, you're going to want to make sure the grill is separated from the hood, and then you're going to transform these wheels a little bit. This would be a lot better if I angled my camera up a little. And now you're going to take your left hand and pinch right here, and then take your right hand and pinch right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to push with your right hand, and then that should come out nice and easy without you breaking anything. And then from there you just pull out like that, and it should release the hood. I don't know why they're putting so much pressure on a transparent hook piece. These are transparent, by the way. I know that because yeah, you can see here. I mean, you can't see super well because I did put super glue on it to try and fix it. Super glue does not work, by the way. It might hold the first couple times, but then it'll just come right off again, because here's the tab. Yeah, that transformation still getting a gold star because it is fun to do once you know how to do it. And then yeah, after you figure it out, it's just like, wow, this truck looks incredible. As does the bot mode. They both deserve a lot of love, man. Like, this mold is just amazing. If only they figured out this these lower wheel assemblies to not pull so hard on that grill, because otherwise this would be a great Voyager class figure. And I absolutely love having this, because again, this is easily my favorite version of Optimus Prime, and this definitely usurps the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime as my favorite. So also, you can call it childhood nostalgia, because I was the ripe old age of 9 when the 2007 movie came out. I am ancient. Anyway, personal enjoyment is also a gold star. I love transforming this thing. I love posing him. I love playing with him. And I like putting the swords in his hands, posing him up against Megatron here. And yeah, which brings me to my overall score. Even though I love this thing so much, that tab snapping, and it is a pretty important tab to have for it to just, oh come on. It is a pretty important tab to have for it to just snap off for no reason. There should be no reason that this lower section is just pulling on that so hard. And I hope they fix it in future molds if they ever re-release this, because yeah, this big gap in the grill is pretty dang ugly. Like, it looks nice like that, but and then you see this and you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of disappointing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give this guy a green star, mostly because the only way to get him right now at MSRP is if you buy him in the Revenge of the Fallen multi-pack. The standalone figure that comes with a gun, he is being priced at like $100. So yeah, for $100 you can get the same figure, a Jetfire, and the RC twins triplets. And yeah, I can easily see though that this is an excellent figure. I love the way it looks from the front. I love the way it looks from the sides. The back looks pretty excellent too. Just super happy to have it. Yeah, overall, green star for the reasons listed. I don't know, your mileage may vary. I'll leave a link to the multi-pack down below if you want to check this guy out, because it is very cool. Just move forward with the knowledge I gave you about the truck grill. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be Jetfire. So peace.